Let's just get started then. Welcome to the Monday, July 15th, 2024 meeting of the Planning and Zoning Board here in Easton. This meeting will be conducted by Zoom and may be broadcast live and recorded on ECAT. To use Zoom, you'll need to use the link on the agenda or download the Zoom application. While conducting these Zoom meetings, we'll endeavor to keep the meeting operations as close to standard protocols as possible. While board members or commissioners will be on video and audio, public participants invited to speak by the chair will also be on video. Public participants joining by Zoom will be muted, and with no video feed, public lines will be muted throughout the meeting to allow the board to conduct business and to eliminate background noise. All votes will be by roll call. For public hearings, I don't think we have any tonight. You can be recognized by using the raise hand function, or if you're calling by phone, by pressing *9 to raise your hand. As in any public hearing, testimony offered must be related to the hearing being held. When all business indicated on the agenda has been completed, members will adjourn. So for purpose of getting attendance, let's do a roll call vote. Kedem? Is that a present? I didn't hear it. Yes. Okay. Wolf?
Present.
Weeks?
Here, present.
And Stetson is here as well. All right, we got a very light agenda tonight. The first up is a continuance on 149 Lincoln Street. This is Carter Estates. The applicant is looking to continue this public hearing to September 30th, 2024.
Motion to continue 149 Lincoln Estates until September 30th, 2024.
Second.
All right, any further discussion? Hearing none. Kedem?
Aye.
Wolf?
Aye.
Weeks?
Aye.
And Stetson's an aye as well. Next up is the internally, hopefully not eternally, internally illuminated sign at 490 Foundry Street, BP Signs and Printing. Do we have anyone here to present?
Yes, if the Suzanne was expecting, so if they could raise their hands and I can promote them to panelist, that would be helpful.
Great.
Or Suzanne, do you know?
The man I spoke with, his name is Gilmar. I don't see Gilmar.
No, I don't, and no one's raising their hand. So again, is there anyone here for the sign at 490 Foundry Street?
We have some attendees too, so.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
but nobody's raising their hand and I don't see anything in the chat. If you like, I can pull it up and
Yeah,
it's
please.
it's pretty straightforward.
Sure.
Okay, so you should, let me just close something else on my screen. Okay, so everyone can see the image?
Yes.
This is, so basically what they're proposing is to change the existing changeable letter, hand changeable letter system to a digital, I'm sorry, numbering system to a digital numbering system to display the prices. The board will recall, you've seen a few of these, at least 2, if not 3, over the past few years, where people are updating their signage to display digital pricing. In part to keep up with the times and
Here, may I have a question from Stephanie? Are all of those more or less the same on the amount of lumens or the intensity of this lighting is low? Do you know?
So Amos, you're breaking up a little bit. If you could speak, yeah, a little closer.
Yeah, is the intensity of the light the same on all the ones that we already approved? How bright those are?
Well, I can't answer that question, Amos. I don't know. I don't, this is what they've provided. I don't see anything that indicates the intensity of the lighting. Let me look again and see if there's someone here from the sign company. Nope, nope. Oh, here we go, Gilmar. I'm going to stop sharing screen. We do have a representative from the sign company joining us temporarily.
And the other question is, do we know if this sign goes off on off hours and what hours are those?
I don't know if that was the intent, but that's certainly something the board could require.
Yes, I can answer the question. I'm sorry, can you hear me?
We can
Yes.
hear you. Please
Oh.
just, if you could just introduce yourself and your relationship to the project.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I tried to connect. My phone was pretty bad. The reason, my name is Gilmar. I'm the owner of the Best Price Signs and Printing. I have done this for last 25 years over here in Massachusetts. We work with Mobile, Prestige, all the gas station, and this is pretty simple. The sign gonna be this is 12 volts, only less than 1,000 looms. That's nothing blank. That's gonna be static number. This is only for safety purpose. The customer need that only for change the price because they old man now. He don't want to climb up the ladder and fell again. Hello?
Yep, we can hear you. Amos, does that answer your question?
Yeah.
If this sign goes off at night, you know?
The sign only be on when the place is open. When they close, everything be shut off.
And Mr. Chair, may I ask a question?
Please.
What are the hours of operation that they're open?
The hours operation,
Yes.
I can look at it right now. I'm not sure. I believe they close 9 o'clock. 8 p.m. No, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, 8 p.m. they close. No, he closed 5 p.m. Technically 5 p.m., 6 p.m. The gas station closed 8. The mechanic shop close 5. So 8 p.m. they're gonna shut off. Everything gonna shut off 8 p.m.
Thank you.
If this is just for that's not for advertise anything. This is only for safe purpose. The Costa Street, the Mobile, they have a electronic gas price. They from like if they're cold, they can just change the price with remote control. And what's happened last year, the owner, he climbed on the ladder and he fell. This is the problem. It was snow, was a little bit not safe for old man go there, climb the ladder, change the price, handling like he do right now. You just try to be safe.
I have a question. Is the red lettering pretty standard? Somehow I thought our bylaw had white illumination as a requirement. I can't recall what the other gas station signs are. If it's red, that's fine.
The other gas station, they have a red.
Red?
And
Okay.
they have the other gas station, they have a 24 inches high. He only gonna have a 12. Gonna be half size of the other one. because his sign is pretty small. But they standard size for regular for gas is red. You know, it doesn't make sense if you put something white if in Costa Street they have a red. People are gonna be confused. You know, they don't have a diesel. The other people have a red and green, but they have a diesel.
Okay. Any other questions from board members? Stephanie, is there a requirement for white light?
Well, internally illuminated is supposed to be a white light. Mr. Gilmar is correct. In the past, I think the ones that have been approved, like the one on Main Street by I think it's Shovel Town Automotive Repair, you know, the Citgo station. I believe there's a red, the one on Washington Street, just before the intersection with Elm Street. There's a red. I feel like, and of course, it doesn't help that he has the removable lettering sign right next to it. I feel like I may have seen in other locations, not necessarily in Easton, a white illuminated gasoline price sign.
Yeah, but my point is the Costa Street, they have a red,
yeah,
and green, and he gonna put a white. That's gonna be a little bit confusing, you know. And he have a pretty small sign, half a size on for the other one.
I mean, I think in answer to your question, Bob, the board has approved, and it's specifically these gas price signs in colored letters, colored numbers.
I mean, that's fine with me. It seems like more of a standard. I was just recalling that our sign bylaw had a white illumination requirement, which may or may not be appropriate to apply to gas station signs, since red seems to be more of a standard.
Apparently it's not. Now, another question, is the red light less intense than the white one? And less distracting to the traffic and people and everything else? I think it is, no?
I would agree.
It's a question for the presenter.
Did you ask me a question? I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Is
Okay,
it,
can you say it again?
is a red light less bright and disruptive to the traffic and to the people going around?
No, that's not gonna distract anybody because that's gonna be static. If he have a message center, something change the message every 10 seconds, this bring attention for the driver. But this is gonna be very light. I'm gonna make dim. I'm the one gonna do the installation. We're gonna do dim the lights, the most I can. You know, that's gonna be same thing. If you have the names, any names, right on red color. You know, that's not, don't even look like a digital sign, because that's not gonna change. He's gonna only change that when the price change. You know, that's no, don't blink, don't change the message. It's just static, complete. No, it's very, very. I don't think have any distraction from the driver. Otherwise, they have distraction from the driver for the people across the street because they have a two big sign with red and green. You understand? But the price don't change. The price they don't change. They will be static. You know, I be honest with you. I do signs for my last 25 years. I never hear any incident about gas price got the driver distracted for any place. But for message center, for digital message, yes, I agree with you. But for gas prices, only for safety purpose, nothing else. Nothing else. No, they don't wanna. If they don't wanna advertise anything else on his gas station, he just wanna change the price. That's all. When he on the safety purpose.
Okay, any other questions? I will accept a motion.
The sign for 490 Foundry Street.
Second, Wolf.
Any further discussion? Hearing and seeing none. Wolf,
Aye.
Weeks,
Aye.
Kedem,
Aye.
and Stetson's an aye as well. Thank you, sir. Good luck.
Okay, that's gonna get approved.
It's been approved.
Thank you very much. I guarantee, I promise, I'm gonna make beautiful sign, safety as possible.
We hope so. Best of luck to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, next up is a board reorganization. This is a planning board, I guess, recommendation. Stephanie, can you tell us about this one? Planning board recommendation to select board for a representative to Economic Development
Right.
Council?
So this is a representative position to the Economic Development Council from the planning board, and it's a little different than, say, the CPA representative or the capital planning representative, where the board nominates and votes for their representative, and then that individual is the representative. The appointment for this position is actually made by the select board based on the recommendation of the planning board. So the planning board recommends the appointment, and then the select board vote to appoint that individual.
Okay. And can you tell us a little bit about, what the position entails and time
Yes.
requirements?
So the Economic Development Council was formed coming out of the Envision Master Plan back in 2014. And I think kind of the primary role is to be ambassadors between the town and the business community to promote economic development and growth. The board was meeting on a monthly basis and is now meeting on a quarterly basis. And kind of the primary, we discuss different updates on what's happening, like new businesses that are starting up, projects that have been approved that support economic development. So I would give updates, or the planning board chair would give the planning board appointee would give updates on projects that were either being considered by the board that would be supportive of economic growth, or that had been recently permitted. So I recently have been talking about projects like 523 Foundry Street, the mixed use project that Bill Adams is promoting. Talked about the passage of the MBTA zoning. The board is sometimes asked for their support of certain policies that are being advanced, either by others in the town or by the planning board. And they have been hosting, this year will be their third formal business forum. In the past, they've done an annual kind of business forum where business owners are invited to come, and usually there's someone from the business community talking about some new initiative they may be undertaking, or business that's new to Easton to talk about what their business is doing. what their experience was working with the town, and then to get an update from the town leadership. And that's been very popular. The next one is scheduled for September 17th. So,
Okay. Is anyone interested?
Can I ask kind of a silly question? Am I the current one, or is that another, is it the Economic Development Council that I was the representative for? I genuinely can't remember, because I don't think they've ever met, or I've never been notified of a meeting.
so Suzanne and I figured, Suzanne, which board was,
I believe Mickey's listed on the website, yes.
Oh,
okay, so you can be re-upped, but you've never been notified?
No, but I
Alright,
was
well, that's
notified.
that would be my fault because I manage the distribution list.
So actually, I've never attended a meeting, so like, I'm sorry.
would you like to?
Sure.
That, Mickey, I usually do a good job of this, and that would explain why you haven't been attending. I'm gonna update this I'll update it now in anticipation that the board will appoint you.
So is that is something that
That's
you
the case.
like to do again, or for the first?
Yeah, I'd love to start.
Okay. Do we need to do a motion then on this? I think we probably do.
Yes.
I guess it's a motion to recommend Mickey as the planning board rep.
Yes.
Okay.
For the planning board vote. Second.
Second.
Any further discussion? All right, hearing and seeing none. Kedem?
Aye.
Weeks?
Aye.
Wolf?
Hi.
Stetson's and I as well. All right. Hopefully we'll get you the notices this year.
And I'm duly embarrassed. Mickey.
Totally fine. Could you just please apologize to the folks that I did not skip the whatever meetings I missed?
Yes.
I thought this was the easiest appointment ever. I was like, what are you gonna do?
Very good.
Sorry.
All right. On to meeting minutes.
Wait, we also do need to do board reorganization at some point. Chair, vice chair.
Oh, we have to do the,
Yes.
really? Okay. All right. So let's talk about that for a moment. All right. Board reorganization. I mean, I'm more than happy to continue on as chair, unless someone has a real strong inkling to do it. I've enjoyed working with all of you in this role, and I'd love to do it for at least another year. But I certainly welcome anyone else and offer the opportunity to you if you really would like to do it.
And why are we talking about this? Is it 1 year? It has to be re-upped?
Every year we have to do it every year.
Okay. All right, I understand.
Can I just motion to nominate Bob as president of the planning board, chair of the planning board, president too. Just take it off.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All right. Any further discussion? Hearing and seeing none. Kedem? I think that's an aye. Maybe give us a thumbs up. Okay, there's a thumbs up. Weeks?
Aye.
Wolf?
Aye.
And Stetson's an aye as well. Along those same lines, Mickey, you've done a terrific job as the vice chair, and I would think unless I welcome your thoughts on that. I'd love to see you continue on in that role, but it's up to you.
Yeah, I'm happy to continue at the board's pleasure.
All right, I will accept a motion.
Mickey go as the vice chair of the board.
Second.
Any further discussion? Hearing and seeing none. Kedem?
Aye.
Weeks?
Aye.
Wolf?
Aye.
And Stetson's an aye as well. So that's all we needed to do on the board reorganization, right?
Yes, but I do have a question, Mickey. I do have you on the Economic Development Council listing. So I'm wondering if I have mikaela.wolf@gmail.com.
Yep.
Okay, I'll send a test, email out.
Yeah.
And respond if you receive it. If you don't, I'll know I need to do something else.
Okay. Yeah, I'm usually pretty good about checking my spam folder as well, just to
Yeah,
keep.
that might be what happened. Okay.
And it just occurred to me before we do the meeting minutes, it just occurred to me that looking on other business, we had still had that potential zoning considerations item up there.
Mhm.
And I think that was probably a leftover from the last meeting, right?
Well, it was on there, and it was, Suzanne thought, you might want it on there, so, but then you may have missed that it was on there when we asked you to review the draft.
Yeah, I'm sorry for everyone that's attended for the last 27 minutes that, on this point. At the last meeting when we talked about this, we kind of said we were going to take, I think, basically 45 days to kind of look into this. And then we were going to update everyone. I think it was was it the August?
Yes.
Yes.
End of August, I think. So we should all be better next time. And I apologize to those who wasted some time tonight expecting a conversation along those lines. But we had kind of planned that discussion for 45 days from the June 17th meeting, I believe. So apologies for the inconvenience. All right. So that brings us to meeting minutes. I looked through them.
Okay, so motion to approve the minutes from June 17th.
Second, Wolf.
Any further discussion? Hearing and seeing none. Kedem?
Aye.
Weeks?
Aye.
Wolf?
Aye.
And Stetson's an aye as well. And that brings us to the conclusion of a very quick meeting. It's nice in the summer that we get a quick meeting. So I will accept one final motion for the evening.
Motion to adjourn.
All right. I think I got two of you in there. So any further discussion? Hearing and seeing none. Kedem?
Aye.
Weeks?
Aye.
Wolf?
Aye.
And Stetson's an aye as well. Thank you all for joining tonight, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
All righty. Enjoy the heat.
Good night, everyone.